following broadcast is a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Are ready. The headset is on. It's game time.
All right, welcome. We're live at Barnesville High School. If you haven't been here before, well, you're missing out. That is for sure. As our cameras make their way into the building here, we're getting ready for this first round playoff game of the boys Section 8 AA tournament on the Minnesota side. Of course, on Magnitude tonight on the North Dakota side, we have the Region 1 championship game. That one should be probably starting live here in about 7:30. But more importantly, people getting their snacks at the concession stand, getting ready to come into the new gym. And there's a look from up high, and so you got people buying tickets and being allowed to go into the gym, and they're getting through TSA and activities director Todd Hendrickson giving a pat on the back, and now live at the Barnesville Band as they are trying to pump up the atmosphere a little bit here as we get ready for the Barnesville Trojans and the Park Rapids area Panthers. Let's take a break, come back, pregame shows next here on Magnitude Sports.
Barnesville Senex is your one-stop shop in Barnesville for gas, snacks, and more, including fresh Sandy's Donuts each day of the week. And don't forget that Barnesville Senex has the Caribou Coffee kiosk open each day as well. They're also your hunting and fishing license headquarters. Barnesville Senex. Call them 218-354-2139 or stop in to get everything you need at 619 Front Street North in Barnesville. Barnesville Senex wishes the Trojans the best of luck in this game and every game this sports season.
Your family, your friends, our community. At Midwest Bank of Barnesville, these cornerstones of family, friends, and community is the very heart of Midwest Bank. Whether it's help in expanding the family farm, building, remodeling, or purchasing your new home, or supporting our local schools, Midwest Bank is here because you are our family, you are our friends, and this is our community. Midwest Bank, banking your way on South Front Street, Barnesville. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
All right, welcome back to Barnesville High School. It's the Trojan Coliseum. Mike Mason with you here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Janice will be joining us here on camera for today's Section 8 AA Round 1 matchup between the visiting Park Rapids area Panthers and the Barnesville Trojans. The winner of this game will either host Roseau or they will travel to DGF, depending on who wins between DGF and Roseau. And a lot of you might be thinking, well, that sounds like a game that DGF might win. But they actually have two of their star players that are hurt. One of them recently, just a few days ago, in the regular season finale against Pelican Rapids, Owen Leach went out in that game. Not sure what his prognosis is, if he'll be back tonight or not. If we can get a live look in at the DGF game set up, we will certainly check in with that game. I am still waiting for the feed to come live. If they're even going to have a feed tonight, I am not sure. But if they do, then we'll have it for you. And one other game that we're going to check in on for you here over the course of the night tonight is Perham and Crookston. They're also live here on Magnitude Sports. Matter of fact, they're in a commercial break right now, so we'll just keep it here, of course. The Park Rapids area Panthers warming up on the floor right now. They come into this contest with an overall record of, let me see if I can pull it up here really quick, 15 wins and 9 losses. They are 4-5 in Section 8 AA play. They're from the Mid-State Conference, and they're 5-4 against Mid-State Conference opponents. 7-4 when they play on the road. They have a QRF ranking of 82.6. And they are ranked 60th in Class 8, Section 8 AA. They are ranked 210th out of 416 in the state. These two teams met a little bit earlier in the season. A home game for the Panthers against Barnesville. Barnesville would pick up the win in that one by the final score of 76-51. The Panthers would go 1-1 in their first 2 games of the season with a victory over Pillager and then drop one on the road at Pelican Rapids. They'd rattle off 4 more wins against Bagley, Walker, Hackensack, Akeley, a North Dakota opponent, the Richland Colts. They would drop those Colts by the score of 88-47. And then they would go on the road, take on the Rossay Tigers, pick up a victory 76-63, drop 2 in a row at home, Thief River Falls and Barnesville, and then they would rattle off 6 more wins at Staples Motley, at Attican, at home versus Frazee, home versus Crosby Ironton, home versus East Grand Forks, before they would lose the final game of that long home stretch against Detroit Lakes by the score of 70-60. They'd bounce off that with a road win at Crookston, 71-59 over the Pirates. Come back, they'd stay on the road, fall to the Pequot Lakes Patriots by the final score of 69-54. Pick up a couple of wins after the Pequot Lakes loss. 74-31 over Sabika, and then a 64-60 overtime win at home against the Staples Motley Cardinals. They would also pick up a win, 85-70 at Crosby Ironton back on February 24th. They have not won a game since February 24th. They come into tonight's contest losing 4 in a row, and against a couple of tough opponents and maybe 2 more opponents that maybe could have went the other way. 84-81 loss to Dilworth, Gwilden Felton on the road. That's pretty impressive to lose by 3 to DGF in their home building right there. 78-69 loss on the road at Detroit Lakes on Tuesday, March 1st. A 68-65 loss at home against Wadena Deer Creek on March 3rd. And a 47-45 loss versus Pequot Lakes at home to wrap up the regular season on Friday, March 4th. So they lost their last 2 games by a grand total of 5 combined points for the Panthers. Now they roll into the Trojan Coliseum tonight to take on the Barnesville Trojans. And the Barnesville Trojans will look to duplicate what the girls did in their first playoff game in the Trojan Coliseum. They come into this one 14 wins, 10 losses on the year. They are 6-8 against Section 8 AA opponents. They are 5-7 in the Heart of Lakes Conference. They are 7-5 when they play at home. They are 3-1 when they play here in the Trojan Coliseum. Their only loss here in the Trojan Coliseum came to the New York Mills Eagles in a game that the Eagles just electrified the Barnesville Trojans. I think that's one great word to use in reference to that particular game. As I mentioned earlier, these two teams played in Park Rapids earlier this season, back on back on January 11th. 76-51 win for the Trojans. That New York Mills game that I was telling you about, like I said, Barnesville got lit up by just an absolute electric, phenomenal Eagles team, 77-49. I don't know if there was a team in the state that could beat New York Mills back on February 25th with the way I saw them play here on Magnitude Sports that night. So kudos to the Eagles. after the Eagles game, they would pick up an exciting win. Zach Bredman would get a turnover just on the left side of the midcourt stripe and take it down to the basket right as the backboard turned red and made the layup to win the game for Barnesville over Wheaton Herman Norcross, 65-63. Then they would drop a crusher in Pelican Rapids in double overtime, 67-58 loss, and that brings them into today's game against Park Rapids. We'll turn it over to our PA announcer, Dale Raleigh. I'm guessing the national anthem is coming up next here, so if that's the case, we'll take a timeout, and we'll be back momentarily here on Magnitude Sports.
Across the court before, during, and after the event. The concession stand and restrooms are located out the doors on the northwest end of the
Barnesville Internet is keeping residents connected with even faster speeds, up to 1 gig. Our symmetrical system means you can upload data at the same speed that you download. Everyday activities are quicker and hassle-free, from streaming movies in HD to video meetings with coworkers, playing online games, or saving files on the cloud. Speed matters, and so does great customer service. You've got them both with Barnesville Internet. Call or stop by today, and let's get started.
The mission of the Barnesville Booster Club is to support local charities and organizations, especially anything to do with kids and youth. You can contact the high school office for more information on how to join the Barnesville Booster Club. The Barnesville Booster Club has paid out over $800,000 to the community since 1989. Visit barnesville.k12.mn.us and click on the Booster Club under the Athletics tab for photos, Facebook link, and more information. The Barnesville Booster Club wishes the Trojans the best of luck in the game. Go Trojans!
All right, welcome back. Starting lineups just ahead here.
First for the Park Rapids area Panthers, a 5'8" sophomore, number 4, Noah Morris. A 6'2" senior, number 20, Parker Harmon. A 6' junior, number 21, Mason Ilanini. A 6'4" senior, number 24, Logan Jackson. And a 6'7" senior, number 32, Nick Michelson. Head coach of the Panthers, Josh Meter. Assistant coaches, Jason Haas and Joe Morgan.
All right, so those are starters for the Park Rapids area Panthers. And now, as Dale Raleigh would say, your Barnesville Trojans.
This is the starting lineup for your Barnesville Trojans. At guard, a sophomore, number 1, Zach Bredman. A 5'8" senior, number 2, Jack Nielsen. A 6'1" senior, number 12, Noah Cross. A 6'2" junior, number 15, Tate Aiden. And a 6'3" senior, number 24, Caden Jensen. Head coach of the Trojans, Chad Stewart. Assistant coaches, Tracy Hill, Jensen Beachy, and Deion Redmond. Our managers are Grady Field, Charlie Peterson, and James Graham. Your officials for tonight are Brad Siliuson, Dave Drexler, and Ryan Weiser. These individuals are registered by the
And we'll get this one ready to rock.
We have a tradition at Barnesville. I'll count to three, and you say let's play hoop. 1, 2, 3.
It'll be Caden Zenzen along with Nick Michelson in the middle to take the opening tap. Ball is up. Tap is won by the Park Rapids area Panthers into the hands of Noah Morris. Morris will fire it over to the right wing here for Parker Harmon. Harmon will pick up his dribble, get it back to Morris. Morris with a 21-footer off the front of the rim, no good. And the rebound will come to the Trojans. Zach Bredman, who got the winning rebound or the winning layup against Wheaton Urban Norcross, will now get the opening assist to Jack Nielsen for the three. 30 seconds in, and it's a 3-0 lead for the Barnesville Trojans here on the Ratsos Pool Hall scoreboard. Morris will work it up top here to Jackson. That's Logan Jackson trying to back up his defender. Nice pass. Baseline. Yelanimi will score. It's the number 8 versus the number 9 seed. Barnesville 8, Park Rapids 9. Don't let that 8-9 fool you. This game could go to either team at either moment. We can put it that way. 3-2 right now. Minute into this contest. First round of the 8AA tournament. There's Tate Iniger. We're going to get to Kraus. Down low to Caden Zenzen through a double team. Got it blocked. And now Kraus with the three. No, that's off the mark. Zenzen skies for the rebound. It's tapped up and punched over. And nice athletic effort there by Logan Jackson. I've never seen somebody punch a basketball towards the baseline before. I have to say, I like what I saw there. Make an adjustment on our camera there as they hand it off there for Morris. Morris will dish it off. Therefore, that is Nick Michelson, number 32. Now it's up top for Logan Jackson. Jackson will push it into the corner here for Harmon. Harmon with the right-handed dribble, back up top. Now they fire it over to Morris. Morris with the right hand, dribbles to the top of the key, dishes a pass off to Jackson. Now they push it into the corner for Harmon. Harmon down to the baseline, tries to shuffle a pass through the paint. It gets deflected to the top of the key as Morris backs up in front of the midcourt stripe. Right wing now, it's Harmon. Harmon back inside, and a spinning Logan Jackson finds an open lane to the hoop, and he scores. And the Park Rapids area Panthers have a 4-3 lead here over the home team, Barnesville Trojans, but Zach Bredman will try and set something up here. Now Iniger back to Bredman. Bredman on a catch and shoot. Three, he rattles it in. And another lead change as Zach Bredman will hit a three to make it 6-4 in favor of Barnesville. 15-24 and counting to go here in the first half of play. Mike Mason with you here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network for this first round 8AA matchup between the Trojans and the Panthers. With the basketball is Morris. Now the two passes later, it's intercepted. It's taken away by Zach Bredman. The pass was intended for Mason Yelanimi, and now a couple passes later, Zenzen works the baseline and scores.
24, Caden Zenzen.
And now the Trojans have doubled up here on the Panthers. It's 8-4. On the near wing, here's Harmon. Harmon, a pass that was intended there for Michelson, but he couldn't control it as he was spinning around. It got tipped, and now Bredman has it here for the Trojans. His team up 4. Bredman will back up in between the circles, look to the right, now feed it off for Nielsen. Nielsen will put one dribble to the floor. Iniger quickly to Bredman to a lot of passes there. Everybody on the team touched it. Now Iniger, and a nice pass there for Caden Zenzen, and he scores again. And Park Rapids will talk it over as they jumped out to a 3-2 lead, and since then it's been a 8-1 run by the Barnesville Trojans. Take that back, 8-2 run by the Barnesville Trojans. We'll be back in a moment here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Ratso's Pool Hall. You can find them at 205 Front Street in Barnesville. When you head over to Ratso's Pool Hall, expect cold beverages, tasty and crispy pizza, as well as a friendly staff. Search for Ratso's Pool Hall on Facebook, give the page a like and follow so you can keep up to date with all the daily specials, new menu additions, and dates of special events such as karaoke and musical artists. Don't forget, if the Barnesville Trojans are playing, you can watch the game at Ratso's Pool Hall. They invite you to stop by after the game. 205 Front Street in Barnesville, Ratso's Pool Hall. Just a fun little place in a small town.
All right, welcome back. 14-19 to go here in the first half of play. Inbounds pass comes to Noah Morris for the Panthers, and now 2 passes later, Morris will get it back. Left wing being guarded by Nielsen, works it to the top of the key. Yelanimi now back to Morris. Morris will shuffle it, pass into the hands of Logan Jackson. Jackson cuts in the paint. Bounce pass, Michelson for 3, hits. Nicely done there by the 6'7" senior. You expect him to play in the post, but he can certainly light it up from behind the arc too, and he proved it on that instance. And now it's a 3-point game as the Panthers hit the 3 to pull within 3. That shot was blocked by Michelson on the attempt by Nielsen. Now coming back the other way, there's a whistle and a foul. It's the first foul of the game, and it comes nearly 5 minutes into the game.
Jack Nielsen, that's his first personal foul, first team foul. Checking in for the Panthers, number 22, Noah Larson.
Noah Larson, a 5'11" sophomore, checks into the lineup for Park Rapids here as Morris will bring it over the timeline. Now it'll be Noah Larson with the basketball. He'll pick it up, back to Morris. Morris surveying, works it up to the top of the key there for Jackson. Jackson, one dribble at the high post, gives it right back to Morris. Morris with the left hand, hands it off there for Michelson, will try for another 3. This one off the front of the rim, no good. And a rebound and a foul coming here on Park Rapids.
Foul on the Panthers, number 22, Noah Larson. That's his first personal foul, team's first.
Inbounds pass will come to Zach Bredman. 13:09 and counting to go here on the Ratzo's Pool Hall scoreboard. Trojans up by 3 in this first round playoff game. Here's Zach Bredman, works it in for Zenzen. He'll spin and he'll be slapped away and he'll get the ball back. He'll spin again and he'll score. I think he scored all 6 of his points on 3 spins in the paint. And now it's 12-7 in favor of the Trojans. Here's Morris with the basketball. Now back over to Michelson. Michelson with a quick pass to Jackson. Jackson with the left hand puts it to the floor. High post, pops it out in the corner. 3 passes later, it's Michelson at the top of the key. Nearly lost it, pumps it out to Morris here on the elbow. Now back to Michelson, down to the baseline. A little floater that rattles in and out. Bredman had the rebound, and they're going to say Bredman touched it last, and it will stay with the Park Rapids area Panthers. Stops the clock with 12:27 to go here in the first half. Oh, right off the inbounds pass, he scores. Nicely done, a little inbounds pass alley-oop for Nick Michelson. And he scores to trim the Trojan lead down to 3. It's 12-9 in favor of Barnesville. Wyatt Suter into the ball game now. He just passed it to Zach Bredman, who got the floater up and missed it. That might be the first missed shot of the game, I think. Nice, quick passing, lets his defender go up in the air, and he couldn't get the shot down, but getting the offensive board and the 2 points is Logan Jackson. And now it's 12-11 as the Panthers have pulled within a digit. And here's digit player number 1. Zach Bredman. That's Gannon Ballgreen with the ball. Now he sneaks into the lineup. Suter over to Bredman. Bredman cross court. Ballgreen tees it up for 3, and that bounces off the back rim. And that will be a little bit off the mark. Rebound comes down to the Panthers, Logan Jackson, and now Morris will bring it up over the timeline with 11.5 to go here in the first half. Certainly appreciate you tuning in. Nice little one-handed baseball pass into the paint there for Michelson, and he will score. And now the Panthers have their second lead of the game. Last time the Panthers had the lead, Barnesville came down, scored, took it right back. Here's Noah Kraus. Kraus inside, Ballgreen in the paint. One dribble back to Kraus. Kraus cross court over to Bredman. Bredman up top to Ballgreen. Ballgreen, one dribble, bounce pass over to Bredman. Bredman inside, and now mid-post jumper there from Kraus. Won't go in, and it's out of bounds, and it'll go back to Park Rapids.
Fouls on the Trojans, number 40, Wyatt Suter. That's his first personal foul.
13-12 in favor of the Panthers.
Number 10, Zach Van Batavia.
Zach Van Batavia, 5'11" senior, checking into the lineup here for the Panthers as Morris brings it up the court. 10:53 and counting to go here in the first half. Bounce pass up top. Now they work it into the near corner. Quick passing around the perimeter, and it's stolen by Zach Bredman. And he's all alone to the hoop, scores. And the Barnesville Trojans take the lead back, 14-13. What a play there by Zach Bredman. Here's Van Batavia. Van Batavia will get the ball back in between the circles, fires it left side to Logan Jackson. Down to the left corner there for Noah Larson. Back to Jackson at the top of the key, back over to Larson in the corner, back to Jackson at the left elbow. He looks inside, nobody home. 10-17 and counting to go. Now corner three from Morris is up and it's in. And the Panthers take the lead right back. They're up 2, 16-14, as Bredman will bring it back up the court here for the Trojans. 10:04 and counting to go now. On the far side, Kraus has it, sends it up top for Suter. Suter to the left wing here for Bredman. Bredman down to the baseline for Zen. Back up top, Gannon Ballgreen. Quick pass out to Suter. He drives the baseline, double team, 17-footer out the baseline. Went about 18 feet, a little too strong. Missed shot, rebound pulled down there by the Panthers. And now a foul in the backcourt.
Fouls on the Trojans, number 5, Gannon Ballgreen. That's his first personal foul, team's third.
A little bit of a moment to catch my breath there. 9:40 to go here in the first half. And we'll see if the Panthers can extend their 2-point lead here on this possession. They've been looking pretty impressive on the last couple possessions. We'll see if they can keep it up. Right now is Michelson. Michelson dishes it out in the corner there for, that's Van Batavia. Van Batavia picks it back up, gets it to Jackson. And now back up top. Van Batavia gets around Suter into the paint, puts it up, he gets fouled. He'll earn a trip to the Barnesville Senex free throw line, and he'll shoot a pair.
Fouls on the Trojans, number 40, Wyatt Suter. That's his second personal foul, team's fourth.
I do not see a stream for the DGF Roseau game, so I'm not sure if we'll get you any updates on that one or not, but I might have a couple contacts and might be able to help me out. We'll see.
And number 4, Cameron Hay.
So Van Batavia hits the single from the free throw line, and now he'll get the second opportunity to put him up by 2 possessions here. And he will do just that. Bredman will bring it up court here with 9 minutes and change to go in the first half. Ballgreen inside, number 4, that is Cameron Heng. And Ballgreen's 3 is a little bit off the mark. And a rebound comes down here to Van Batavia. And Van Batavia has it taken away as it's wrestled away by Gannon Ballgreen. And Ballgreen will bring it up the left side of the court. Now Bredman, quick pass to the baseline for Zen. That one's tipped away. And Cameron Heng and Van Batavia, still a loose ball, and it's finally picked up by Michelson. Van Batavia down low gets fouled.
Fouls on the Trojans, number 4, Cameron Heng. That's his first personal foul, team's fifth. At the line to shoot 2 shots for the Panthers, number 10, Zach Van Batavia.
Already 5 fouls for Barnesville. And that one will rattle in, and Van Batavia is now 3 for 3 from the Barnesville Senex free throw line tonight, and the Panthers starting to widen that gap on the scoreboard. They're up 5, looking to make it 6 potentially, and they will. So now head coach Suter will want to talk it over with his team, and we'll let him talk it over while we're away for a moment. We'll be back in just a second.
The mission of the Barnesville Booster Club is to support local charities and organizations, especially anything to do with kids and youth. You can contact the high school office for more information on how to join the Barnesville Booster Club. The Barnesville Booster Club has paid out over $800,000 to the community since 1989. Visit barnesville.k12.mn.us and click on the Booster Club under the Athletics tab for photos, Facebook link, and more information. The Barnesville Booster Club wishes the Trojans the best of luck in the game. Go Trojans!
All right, welcome back. You haven't missed anything. I was just slow on pushing the buttons. My apologies. Little inside, 8.5 to go. Kraus has it in the far corner. Barnesville down 6, 20-14. After 4 of those 6 coming from the free throw line. Nice pass, Inniger, a little strong. Out of bounds, Michelson touched it last. and it will remain Barnesville basketball. Stops the clock with 8:13 to go here in the first half of play. The winner of this one will play the winner of DGF and Roseau, and I still don't have any updates on that game. Pass inside, taken away easily by the very tall Michelson, but Van Bentavia cannot connect down at the other end. Nielsen has it now. Nielsen for Kraus. Kraus nearly lost it, picked it back up. Bredman quickly over to Nielsen. Nielsen fake left, back to Bredman. Bredman inside, tipped away, and now they'll battle for it, and it's right into the hands of Bredman. Bredman will dribble out to the near corner, work it up top. Inniger, Kraus, Nielsen. Nielsen, right-handed dribble, steps up for three, missed it all. Back the other way now, the Panthers will slow it down. Noah Morris will bring it over the timeline. He'll direct traffic and call the play. Fire it over to the right side here for Parker Harmon. Harmon being guarded closely there by Kraus. Kraus steps away as Harmon lets the pass go to Morris. Morris in between the circles, gets around Bredman. Van Bantavia out in the corner now. He'll back up his defender. He'll fire it up towards the top. Logan Jackson for a three, and he connects. 23-14, and Barnesville has some work to do here. Inniger thought about it, bounce pass, lost it through the legs of Kraus, and it's picked up by Morris. And it's stripped away by Zenzen as he was going by in the air, but the loose ball was picked up by Logan Jackson, and he scores again. And now the Panthers are up 11, 25-14, and the Trojans, Inniger for three, not too strong. Nielsen falls down on the attempted rebound, and now the Panthers have another chance to extend their lead. I see we need to fix our three-point graphic there. All right, I think we're ready to go now. 6 minutes to go. Kraus right down Main Street and can't get it to go. I think it's off Zenzen, and it is.
Checking for the Panthers, number 21, Mason Ilanini, number 22, Noah Larson.
The Panthers are on a 12-0 run right now, and it started with Van Bentavia at the free throw line. Work it near wing here for Noah Larson, and Kraus was able to punch it out of Larson's hands, out of bounds. He'll stay with the Panthers. Trojans got a good start on this game, but the Panthers have just simply dominated the last 3 to 4 minutes here of this one. Like I said a moment ago, they're on a 12-0 run at the moment. Panther fans cheering PHS. They're right below me. Corner three on the way. That one's too strong. And the all-time leading rebounder for Barnesville, Caden Zenzen, will tack another one on to his total. That was a record that was held intact from 1987 until about a month ago. Inniger with it. Over to Kraus. Kraus cross-court, Nielsen. Nielsen inside, looked for a floater. His shot was blocked there by Michelson. Offensive rebound. Now they work it back up top. Logan Jackson. Michelson for a three. That one looked like it was going in, but it hit bad on the back of the rim, went out to the left side. Bredman inside. Nielsen does not get fouled. They'll battle for the rebound. Zenzen saves it over the center court stripe, and it's picked up there by the Panthers' Noah Larson. And I looked down for a split second. I didn't see the call. I heard the whistle, but not the call. Looks like it's going to be Barnesville basketball. I don't see anyone see anybody signaling a foul. Must have been just a straight turnover. Nielsen Inside for Kraus. Now they get it out. Bredman for 3. Yes! He got it. And that ends a 12-0 run for the Panthers on the 3 from the right wing by Bredman. 25-17. And the Panthers respond. Morris has it on the right wing. Cross court, left wing now. That is Ulanimi. Ulanimi works it up top here for Jackson. Jackson with the left hand, spins, floats one up. Nicely done by Logan Jackson. It's a 10-point lead now, 27-17 on the Ratsos Pool Hall scoreboard for the Park Rapids Panthers. Nielsen works it up top. Iniger looks left, now looks back over to Nielsen, works it into the top of the key, or top of the free throw line for Bredman. On the end, did he step out of bounds? Or was there a foul? There's a foul on Park Rapids.
Mason Ulanimi. That's his first personal foul, team second. Checking in for the Trojans, number 5, Gannon Ballgreen, number 13, Logan Ernst. Checking in for the Panthers, number 21, Mason Ulanimi, number 22, Noah Larson.
So there's your host of substitutions into the lineup. Pass inside to Zenzen, mid-post, he'll spin, get it out to Iniger. Iniger will put up a 3, nails it! He faked the pass into the left corner, and Tate Iniger drops another one in, and the Trojans are inching a little bit closer after that 12-0 run. It's now a 6-2 run in favor of the Barnesville Trojans here on the Ratsos Pool Hall scoreboard. Batavia next knocks down a 3. Van Batavia, excuse me, I forgot the first part of his last name there for a moment. Here's Bredman with the basketball now. Back to a 10-point lead for the Panthers. Working over to Logan Ernst. Ernst gets it, catch and shoot 3. You betcha! It's up and in. 30-23. And those 3-pointers are keeping Barnesville in this one. You'd like to see them within 7 or 5 at halftime, if not closer than that if you're a Barnesville fan. You'd like to see the 7 or larger lead for the Panthers at halftime if you're a Park Rapids fan. Missed shot there. Bredman dribbles over to the far wing, guarded by Van Batavia, gets it in, high post, spin, shoot, a little strong off the back iron, and collecting the rebound there is Logan Jackson. Jackson will dump it off to Morris in the backcourt, 2:08, and I see I forgot to start my clock, my apologies. 2:05 and counting to go here in the first half of play. We'll let our clock run. That one's cleanly blocked by Zenzen, and the ball is tipped on the save by Zenzen, and there's a charge. Zach Bredman planted his feet and took the charge, and that avoided what could potentially be a wide open corner 3.
That's his second personal foul, team's third. Checking in for the Trojans, number 12, Noah Kraus. Checking for the Panthers, number 20, Parker Harmon.
Okay, we're a minute off. 1:50 to go. Zenzen, reverse layup, scores and one. And Zenzen has a chance to pull his team within 4.
Number 32, Nick Michelson. That's his first personal foul, team 4.
Clock stops at 1:45. Zenzen's free throw is off the mark. He'll miss it. 30-25, a minute 39 and counting. Morris takes it over to the far side, comes back to the middle of the court. He's met up by Bredman. Now Van Batavia gets it to Michelson. Michelson in the corner here for Harmon. Harmon back to Michelson to Van Batavia. Backs it up there to Logan Jackson. Jackson drives in, kicks it out into the corner here for Harmon. And now Michelson with a shot. That goes off the mark. Logan Ernst gets the rebound. Bredman inside for Noah Kraus. Kraus back up top, catch and shoot. Bredman too strong, off the mark. And the rebound comes to Michelson. A minute to go, and it's the Panthers are up 5 here in the first half as we check into our halftime show coming up here momentarily. Well, we'll look at the Willow Creek Insurance stat report coming up at halftime.
Number 12, Noah Kraus. That's his first personal foul, team 6th.
Clock stops with 45 seconds to go now. as the Panthers will inbound it from just below our camera. Inbound to the top of the key. Michelson works it inside. It was tipped off the face. I think it goes to Barnesville, because I think it went in off Logan Ernst's right hand and off the left cheek of Logan Jackson. So Logan to Logan, and the purple Logan will win the ball for his team. 35 seconds to go. Kraus, pass is tipped. Michelson takes it away. Dumps it off for Van Bentavia. He gets it over the top of Zenzen. Zenzen will get the rebound. 20 seconds to go. Ten seconds to go. Bredman will back up. Bredman to Kraus. Kraus drives to the baseline. Inside, Iniger fakes, and off the buzzer, doesn't go in.
The Park Rapids area Panthers 30, the Barnesville Trojans 25.
So at halftime, it's a 5-point game, 30-25 in favor of the Park Rapids area Panthers. We'll be back in just a moment here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Be right back.
Ratzel's Pool Hall. You can find them at 205 Front Street in Barnesville. When you head over to Ratzel's Pool Hall, expect cold beverages, tasty and crispy pizza, as well as a friendly staff. Search for Ratzel's Pool Hall on Facebook. Give the page a like and follow so you can keep up to date with all the daily specials, new menu additions, and dates of special events such as karaoke and musical artists. Don't forget, if the Barnesville Trojans are playing, you can watch the game at Ratzel's Pool Hall. They invite you to stop by after the game. 205 Front Street in Barnesville, Ratzel's Pool Hall. Just a fun little place in a small town. No matter where you're headed, Barnesville Grocery is on your way. Conveniently located between Fargo and 200 of Minnesota's beautiful lakes, Barnesville Grocery includes grocery, produce, bakery, deli, and meat departments, always striving to make everything not only fresh but delicious too. The high standard for quality isn't just for the products they carry. You can also expect high-quality customer service from the employees at Barnesville Grocery. Barnesville Grocery, located at 123 2nd Street Southeast in Barnesville, open daily 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. You can also visit the website at barnesvillegrocery.com. Dean's Bulk Service C-Stores in Barnesville and Sabin are your stops for high-quality Arco gas and diesel fuels, plus a car wash in Barnesville. Don't forget to pick up your favorite snacks and beverages as well. Dean's Bulk Service is your preferred choice for your propane, fuel, diesel, exhaust fluid, and IsoClean certified lubricants for your home, farm, and business. Call them 1-800-548-2799 or visit dbsoil.com to see what they can do for you. This one popped up. Can Oliver Luck send them to Shelby? The Post 400 Stars will continue their season in North Carolina. The Post 400 Stars return for season number 3 on Magnitude Sports. Saturday, March 12th starts a 14-game series live from Vero Beach, Florida. Also, catch the Stars live on Magnitude from the Veterans Classic Tourney, the Gopher Classic, the Creighton Pret Tournament from Omaha, Nebraska, all the home games, and every game from the state tournament at Young Field in West Fargo will be live on Magnitude. If it's Post 400 baseball, it's on Magnitude Sports.
Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense.
Call, text, email Jack, Rhonda, or Terry with questions and get a quote today.
All right, welcome back. 5-point lead for the Park Rapids area Panthers here at halftime of this round 1 8AA game. We do have an update from DGF. DGF Rebels leading at halftime, 29-22 over Roseau.
In Glidden, Minnesota. That game will take place at the higher seed on Saturday, March 12th at 7 o'clock.
And our PA announcer, Dale Raleigh, just took the words right out of my mouth at the very moment I was going to say them. DGF up 29-22 over Roseau at the half. If DGF wins, that game is at DGF between either Barnesville or Park Rapids. If Roseau can win, then Roseau will travel either here to the Trojan Coliseum or they'll travel to Park Rapids to take on the Panthers in a home game in the quarterfinal round of the tournament. And then the tournament will shift to Detroit Lakes for the semifinals and the championship. Let's take a look at, let's take a live look in, if we can, at our other game. And right now at halftime, the Perham Yellow Jackets up big on the Crookston Pirates. 27-7 is the score at the Hive in Perham. So it looks like, barring a second half comeback from Crookston, that Perham will advance to the quarterfinal round. And when I take a look at the bracket, Perham will play the winner of, let's take a look here. Perham will play the winner of Hawley and Wadena Deer Creek Saturday at 7 o'clock. And regardless of who wins between Hawley and Wadena Deer Creek, that game will be at Perham High School. Other matches tonight, Fergus Falls versus East Grand Forks, Pelican Rapids hosting Frazee, War Road hosting Monaga, and Thief River Falls hosting Red Lake. And as I mentioned, Dillard Glendon Fountain hosting Roseau tonight. And at halftime, it was DGF 29 and Roseau 22. We'll keep you updated on that game because that's the game that matters for the Barnesville Park Rapids game. And once again at halftime, it's Perham up 27-7 here at there at the Hive over the Crookston Pirates. As the second half will check in there as well. Let's see here if I can. Taking a live look at the North Dakota Region 1 Championship game. It's just underway, about 2.5 minutes into that game, and the Kindred Vikings currently up 3-2. The Kindred Vikings, the 3 seed in the region tournament, the 2 seed in the state. Enderlin, the 1 seed in the region tournament, and the 4 seed in the state. So that should be an interesting game. When this game finishes up, you want a great finish. There's a good chance this game here will be that great finish that you're looking for. So right now, Kindred up 3-2 early in the first quarter of that game being played at the Blickery Activity Center down in North Dakota State College of Science in Wahpeton. Josh Almaris and Nick Eggman have the call. And our brand new camera guy looks like he's doing a pretty good job from what I'm seeing at the moment anyway. And we certainly appreciate Dan making his debut on camera for a Region 1 championship game. As Enderlin will get the rebound and they'll look to take the lead. We'll come back live here. Once again, it's at halftime here at the Trojan Coliseum. And your score at halftime is the Park Rapids Area Panthers 30. And the Barnesville Trojans 25. We'll take a timeout. We're about 2.5 minutes away from the start of the second half. We'll be back in a moment here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Barnesville Senex is your one-stop shop in Barnesville for gas, snacks, and more, including fresh Sandy's Donuts each day of the week. And don't forget that Barnesville Senex has the Caribou Coffee kiosk open each day as well. They're also your hunting and fishing license headquarters. Barnesville Senex. Call them 218-354-2139 or stop in to get everything you need at 619 Front Street North in Barnesville. Barnesville Senex wishes the Trojans the best of luck in this game and every game this sports season.
Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense.
Call, text, email Jack, Rhonda, or Terry with questions and get a quote today.
All right, welcome back. Barnesville Trojans back onto the court. The Park Rapids area Panthers just got to the other side of the camera as we came out of the commercial break there. We have about 1 minute before the start of the second half. Let's take a look at the Willow Creek stat report. Trojans shooting 10 of 18, 5 of 10 from behind the arc, 0 of 1 from the Barnesville Senex free throw line. They committed 6 fouls, turned the ball over twice, while the Park Rapids area Panthers shooting 11 of 6, 50% from three-point land, 100% from the Barnesville Senex free throw line. They committed 3 fouls, also turned the ball over twice in that first half. And that's a look at your Willow Creek Insurance side-by-side halftime stats report here on Magnitude Sports. 30 seconds away, we're back with the second half right after this.
No matter where you're headed, Barnesville Grocery is on your way. Conveniently located between Fargo and 200 of Minnesota's beautiful lakes, Barnesville Grocery includes grocery, produce, bakery, deli, and meat departments, always striving to make everything not only fresh but delicious too. The high standard for quality isn't just for the products they carry. You can also expect high-quality customer service from the employees at Barnesville Grocery. Barnesville Grocery, located at 123 2nd Street Southeast in Barnesville, open daily 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. You can also visit the website at barnesvillegrocery.com.
I just looked. We are 8 subscribers away from 18,400. If we can get 8 of you to hit the subscribe button, it's 100% free, and get us to 18,004, that'd be awesome. Let's try and do it before the second half is over. We're underway here. Barnesville going from left to right as I see it, and as you see it, watching on your screen from home. Unless your screen's on the opposite side of the room, then they might be going the other direction. But from my view, it's left to right. They'll get it down low to Zenzen, and off the glass to score. 20 seconds in, Barnesville gets the bucket. They trim the deficit to 3, 30-27. Morris gets it to Michelson, back over to Morris on the right wing. Morris looking inside, cross court here to Ulanimi. Ulanimi with a bounce pass up top there for Jackson. Jackson drives into the paint, spins, puts one up, and it bounces in.
Panther basket by number 24, Logan Jackson.
Logan Jackson has 13 points right now. On the flip side for Barnesville, it's Caden Zenzen with 10 and Zach Bredman with 8. Zach Bredman has the ball inside for Zenzen. Zenzen feeds it to Kraus. Kraus double team, cross court, catch and shoot 3 on the way, and in! 32-30 as Zach Bredman cracks the double-digit club with 11 points on the night now. And now the Panthers' lead is down to a single bucket. That might make 2 buckets here. Logan Jackson with the 10. 34-30. Logan Jackson with the first slam dunk here in the Trojan Coliseum. Keep that one in your notes in case it comes up in a trivia question in the future. Iniger has it. 4-point lead for the Panthers here on the Ratsos Hall scoreboard. If you're watching from Ratsos, thank you. Make sure you tip your servers. They absolutely deserve it. Inside, ball poked away. Bredman will roll it out to Nielsen. Now they'll work it to Kraus on the baseline as one of the lights went dim here in the gym. That was not an issue with our camera, and now it's an official's timeout. I think they're going to take a look at that light. Yeah, as a matter of fact, let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and now 4 more, and now they just come back on. So 10, looks like 14 of the lights came out, and now all 14 of them are back on. So that stops the clock with 15:59 to go. That's the first official's timeout, I think, in the Trojan Coliseum, I think. Don't make that, that's not an official, but we'll say it's official unless I'm told otherwise. Iniger to Nielsen. Nielsen with a quick drive to the hoop. Bounces it back out to Bredman. Now at a high post for Iniger. Iniger gets blocked by Michelson. and it's punched out of bounds. Should stay with Barnesville, and it does. So Bredman will inbound it from in front of the Barnesville bench into Nielsen up top. Kraus back into Bredman. Bredman, nice pass. Zenzen scores. He had to get that pass in there quick, and he got it in there just right. And it's back to a 2-point game. Here's Harmon. Harmon gets it to Morris. Morris switches the dribble. Comes out to the near wing, nearly lost the ball. 2 passes later, it gets to Logan Jackson. Logan Jackson for a 22-footer. It's in. 37-32. The Panthers up 5 here inside 15 minutes to go. They'll battle for the ball. It's rolled out and it's picked up and a turnover, and they'll bring it to another slam for Logan Jackson. And that will give the momentum a little bit here to Park Rapids if Barnesville can't respond. Sorry about the camera there, folks. Nice little floater off the baseline there for Jack Nielsen, and the Trojans stay within striking distance. They're down 5, 39-34 after that last turnover. Here's Morris with it. Morris up top, now 2 passes later. Morris will get it back. And he falls, and they're going to call foul here on Zach Bredman.
That's his first personal foul. Team first. Taking it for the Trojans, number 13, Logan Ernst. Taking it for the Panthers, number 22, Noah Larson.
Morris has it. Into the corner here for, that is Larson. Now back to Morris. Morris fakes a pass, rolls off the rim, and that'll be an over and back foul, I believe.
Fouls on the Panthers, number 32, Nick Michelson. That's his second personal foul. Team first.
Noah Michelson and Noah Larson, both with 2 fouls. Nobody else in true foul trouble at the moment here for the Panthers. Logan Ernst back into the lineup. He'll get it to Bredman. Bredman to Zenzen. He spins, 1 dribble, and gets it up and in. Caden Zenzen up to 14 points now here as it's back to a 1-possession game. 39-36 in favor of Park Rapids. Here's Morris. Morris fires it to Michelson. Michelson back over to Morris. Morris puts the ball to the floor, but Bredman cuts him off on the attempted drive to the hoop. They'll work it back in between the circles. Now top of the key, Logan Jackson. Out into the corner, driving baseline is Harmon. The basket will not count. Foul came before. That is correct. It's 2-1. Oh, actually, no foul. My apologies. Or is there? Referee's going to the scorer's table now to talk something over with PA announcer Dale Wally. Yep, it is a foul on the Trojans, so I was right. Inbounds pass will come up top here for Parker Harmon. 13:07 and counting to go. And now Bredman will tip it away. He'll pick it up. And with 2 triple trailing, he gets it in. Wow, what a move by Zach Bredman. He had a tower to his left and a tower to his right. And he looked like a little tiny guy, like a Smurf in purple, going in between Jackson and Michelson. And he gets the bucket somehow, some way. And it's 39-38 now here as a timeout on the floor. We'll take one with them. We'll be back in just a moment here on Magnitude.
Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense.
Call, text, email Jack, Rhonda, or Terry with questions and get a quote today.
right, welcome back. Morris with the basketball. Michelson will try for three. It's off the front of the rim. It won't go. An offensive rebound. Now a loose ball. Michelson will pick it up, and they'll work it back up top here for that's Logan Jackson. And now Morris has it again. Want to say hi to Jim watching from North Carolina, and Jack watching from Fullerton, California, and he's cheering on the Panthers. Thank you for watching, Jack. Thank you for watching, Jim. 39-38, Barnesville has a chance to take the lead here on this possession with 12:08 and counting to go here in the second half. Three on the way, it won't go. Logan Ernst with an offensive board, gets it into Zenzen and he scores. I'm not sure if that was a shot that was partially blocked by Logan Ernst or if that was a pass to Zenzen, but either way, Zenzen gets the ball and scores, and now the Trojans are up by a point, 40-39 here on the Rats House Pool Hall scoreboard with 11:42 and counting to go here in the contest. Noah Morris with the basketball. It's taken away. Coming up court is Logan Ernst. Ernst will lose it, and it's a turnover per side. Nice pass inside, and he'll get fouled.
32, Nick Michelson. Basket's good. He's fouled by the Trojans, number 24, David Zenzen. That's his first personal foul, team's third. Checking for the Trojans, number 5, Gannon Ballgreen, number 40, Wyatt Suter. Checking for the Panthers, number 10, Zach Van Batavia, and number 21, Mason Gillanini.
So going to the free throw line is Nick Michelson. And he'll miss it. So the rebound will come down to sorry, I'm just double checking some messages there that were stream related. And it'll be a blocking foul on the Trojans, I think. We'll let our clock tick down to 11:10.
That's his second personal foul, team 4. Checking for the Trojans, number 12, Noah Cross.
All right, 11:10 to go. That's the fourth foul of the half here for Barnesville. Into the near corner here for Ulanimi. Ulanimi will get it in from Michelson. He'll spin, and Bredman will sky up for the rebound. Bredman gets it to Gannon Ballgreen. Ballgreen inside, and there's going to be a foul on Michelson.
Falls on the Panthers, number 32, Nick Michelson.
That's his third.
Team second.
He has the most fouls of any other Panther, so he's the only one that you could say is in foul trouble at the moment. With 11 minutes to go here in this inbounds pass off the corner three won't go. Zenzen gets the rebound though. One dribble on the baseline, the reverse layups up and in. He earned those 2 points, and the Barnesville Trojans up one again, 42-41 with 10:41 and counting to go. Here's Morris with the basketball now. He'll work it up top. Michelson over to Van Bantavia for three. Yes, he got it.
3-pointer by the Panthers, number 10, Zach Van Batavia.
44-42 now the Panthers with the lead. Van Bantavia with that three enters the double-digit club to match his jersey number, 10 points. Bredman, can he answer? Too strong. Missed three, and back the other way, the Panthers will come up two. If you're a Trojan fan, you'd like to see them not score on this possession. Into the corner, Ulanimi will drive to the basket. Will Strong. Ulanimi wrestles the rebound away from Logan Ernst and scores. 46-42 inside 10 minutes to go. Ulanimi with 4 points in the contest. Substitutions pending for Barnesville. Here's Gannon Ballgreen. Ballgreen will back up high inside. Now high post and across the paint to Zenzen. One dribble, Strong rolls off the rim. Michelson will snag the rebound on the missed shot by Zenzen. And back the other way come the Panthers with 9.5 to go, leading by 4. It's number 4, Noah Morris. Across the timeline, over to Van Bantavia. Van Bantavia, 2 dribbles, gets it inside there for Logan Jackson. Back to Van Bantavia for a long three, rattles off. Logan Ernst, or check that, Noah Kraus with the rebound. Up court to Bredman. Bredman scoots through a couple defenders, brings it back up in between the circles. Now inside to Zenzen. Zenzen spins, scores. He's able to evade Michelson as Michelson committed to going up into the air, and he took that extra half second to be patient, and it resulted in 2 points. And now the Barnesville Trojans are within 2 points. Michelson will try and change that. It won't go. Bredman will chase down the rebound. Back the other way come the Trojans with a chance to tie or potentially take the lead with a 3. Inside Kraus at the free throw line. There's Zenzen, reverse layup. He's done that 4 or 5 times tonight. And we're knotted up at 46. With 8:36 to go, it's a timeout on the floor. We're back in a moment here on Main. Actually, let's keep it here. Let's check in. Let's check in at some of the other games. Perham up big on Crookston right now, 55-25 with about 8 minutes and change to go in the second half of that one. That's a live look in at the Hive in Perham. That's another 8 AA round 1 game, and looks like Perham's on their way to a victory in that one. Let's go over to the North Dakota side. And let's see here. Looks like we don't have that. I bet if I go to this button here, I can find it. Yes, I can. Second quarter of play, 4.5 minutes to go before halftime, and it's a close one, and we expected it to be a close one. 20-14 in favor of the Kindred Vikings as they go to a commercial break. We'll bring it back here to the Trojan Coliseum. Kindred Vikings, if they can win that game, will make a second trip in 2 years to the state tournament, and they won it last year. They're looking to repeat as champions. Back to the Coliseum. It's knotted up at 46. Morris with a long 3 out the front of the rim. Integral will get the rebound. Gannon Ballgreen up top. Now they work it over to Kraus. Kraus cross court. Ballgreen for a 3. No, it's off the back of the rim. And there will be a foul on the rebound on Barnesville.
Foul on the Trojans, number 12, Noah Kraus. That's his second personal foul, team's 5th.
With 11 minutes to go in the second half, the Dilworth Glen and Felton Rebels lead 54-49 over the Roseau Rams. We'll keep you up to date on that one. I want to thank Gina for passing those scores along to me here. Matter of fact, that game matters because we don't know who's going to play them, but it's going to be one of these two teams. Right now, we're knotted up at 46 in a travel. Kraus has it. Get it out to Ballgreen. Ballgreen, right-handed dribble, lost it off his knee. Now back up court, Morris with a pass across the paint, and it's up and in and one. Noah Larson scores, and he'll go to the Barnesville Senex free throw line to try and put the Panthers up by 3 once again. That's his first basket of the game. Right now, leading the way for the Panthers is Logan Jackson, the 6'4 senior, with 20 points. 22 on the flip side for Caden Zenzen, your leader for Barnesville. And the free throw is good, and the Panthers are up 3. And now we have a quick pause on the action here as Zach Bredman will come in the place of Jack Nielsen. As Bredman walks into your camera there. 7:26 to go. Bredman over the timeline. Gets it over to Ballgreen. Ballgreen dribbles into the corner, whips a pass over to Inniger. Inniger at the top, drives in, and a little bit strong. Rebound punched up into the air, and able to snag it was Logan Jackson. He'll get it to Morris in the backcourt. Morris will bring it up the court here with 7 minutes, 5 seconds, and counting to go here in the second half of play. It's been a tight game pretty much from the start, and another turnover. Ballgreen with it. Bounce pass, right wing here, and now they cross-court it over to Kraus. Back inside for Bredman. Bredman, the ball green, to Zenzen in the paint and saving it, and it's tipped around. It's another turnover here for Barnesville. Up the court and off the glass and in. That was Noah Larson with the basket. Time becoming a little bit less of a friend here for Barnesville. They need to put something together and get this one back into, get themselves back into this one here. Another missed shot. Michelson will snag the rebound, and with a guy who stands 6'7", you don't want to miss too many shots when he's on the court. He'll snag most of those rebounds. That's going to be a foul on Iniger.
Foul on the Trojans, number 15, team. That's the second person foul, team 7. Checking in for the Trojans, number 2, Jack Nielsen, number 13, Logan Ernst. At the line to shoot the bonus for the Panthers, number 4, Noah Morris.
So Noah Morris will step up to the Barnesville Senex free throw line, and he'll connect. That's foul number 7, so it is now a 1-on-1 bonus here for the Park Rapids Panthers for the final 6 minutes, 6 seconds. Morris with 4 points, now with 5. They'll inbound it to Nielsen. 6:01 to go. Inside, I believe that's Ernst. Now back out to Bredman. A little strong on the 3, and they'll miss it. And they'll work it up court here for, that is Noah Larson. And now Morris back into the corner. Driving baseline is Harmon. Harmon lost it. It's picked up there by Larson. And they'll work it back up top to Jackson now. Now Morris has it. 5:37 and counting to go. Morris with the basketball. Works it up top there for Jackson. Jackson taking a look at the hoop, but doesn't do anything with that look. He'll drive into the paint. Kicked it back out top. Michelson for 3. It won't go. Iniger with the rebound, and now we'll see, I believe that's going to be a foul on Noah Larson.
Foul on the Panthers, number 22, Noah Larson.
And it is on Noah Larson. 5:18, and that's what the Trojans have to work with. They're down 7 right now. Iniger in the corner. Iniger looks inside, surveys, gets it to Zenzen on the baseline. He'll go to the hoop. Zenzen is fouled by Michelson, and I believe that's his 4th. Michelson just picked up his 4th foul. He needs to be careful. If the Trojans can get Michelson out of there, they'll have a chance to get back into this one, as Michelson will go back and have a quick chat with his coach, Josh Meter. So with 5 minutes to go, Zenzen will miss the first free throw attempt, and you don't want to miss free throws. Points with the clock stop, very crucial right now for Barnesville. And he'll make the second one. So he goes 1 of 2 from the line, and now Barnesville will take a timeout, and we will too. We'll be back in just a moment here on Magnitude Sports.
Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense.
Call, text, email Jack, Rhonda, or Terry with questions and get a quote today. All right, welcome back. 4:59 to go. I want to say hi to Chad. Chad was Todd's assistant here in Barnesville back in 1997-98, late 90s. He's watching from Honolulu, Hawaii. He's cheering on Tate Iniger and the Trojans tonight
Thanks for tuning in, Chad. Certainly appreciate it. Right now, the Barnesville Trojans will take all the fans cheering for them that they can get right now. They are down 7 with inside 5 minutes to go here at home in the playoffs against Park Rapids. Noah Morris with the basketball goes in, and it's a blocking foul on Barnesville. So that'll earn Noah Morris a trip to the free throw line.
Fouls on the Trojans, number 2, Jack Nielsen. That's his second personal foul, team's 8th. That line shoot 2 shots for the Panthers, number 4, Noah Morris. Checking for the Trojans, number 5, Gannon Ballgreen, number 12, Noah Krause.
Noah Krause, Gannon Ballgreen checked in as Morris connects on the first of 2 free throws. He has to make one to get one, so he got one, and now he'll get one more, and he'll get one more point. Noah Morris with 7 points, and the Trojans have 4 minutes and 32 seconds to try and come back from this 55-47 deficit. Down 8 right now. Here's Nielsen to the hoop, and a little strong, and Michelson will grab the rebound. Michelson playing with 4 fouls. Nielsen gets it back, and then he turns it over. It was a nice effort by Nielsen, but a little too tough on that particular instance for the Panthers. Morris double team. He'll sneak a pass over to Harmon. Harmon into the corner. Now Michelson dumps it down low to, that is Noah Larson, and Nielsen will take it away. Nielsen will go right to the hoop, and Nielsen will score. That's a little bit of a momentum builder there if Barnesville can build off that. Down 6, 55-49 with 3:41 and counting to go now here on the Ratsos Pool Hall scoreboard. Jack says having the last name Snow while living in Hawaii must bring up some interesting conversations. I'll have to check in with Chad on that one, but to the best of my knowledge, I haven't been in presence of any of those conversations. But thanks again for watching, Jack. Certainly appreciate it. Caden Zenzen picks up his 3rd. It's the team's 9th, so Panthers 1 away from a double bonus as Morris will go back to the free throw line now. Morris connects on the front half of the 1-and-1, so 56-49 now. Morris with 8 points. I think he's gotten all 8 of his points from the free throw line too, if I'm not mistaken. I believe the Panthers are either 9 of 9 or 9 of 9 or 9 of 10, and now we have a timeout. Let's take a live look in at our other game here. Looks like the Yellow Jackets and Pirates are in a commercial break right now. And if we go here, we can check in with Kindred Vikings. Are up 27-19 at halftime now in the North Dakota High School Activities Association Boys Region 1 Tournament Championship game. The winner of that game goes to the state tournament. Right now, the Vikings in a good position, but the Enderlin Eagles could easily battle back. They're a really good team. Vikings defeated the Eagles by 7 earlier this season. And when I say earlier, about 10 days ago. They're going to commercial break, so let's bring it back live to the Trojan Coliseum here. And once again, 3:21 to go. 57-49 in favor of the Park Rapids area Panthers. It'll be Barnesville basketball coming out of the timeout. And they'll turn it over. So now the Panthers will get the ball out of the Trojan timeout, you could say. And the pass is deflected. Caden Zenzen picks it up, and there's another whistle. It takes 1 tick off the clock.
Parker Harmon. That's his first personal foul, team's 5th.
.308 counting. Zenzen to Bredman. Bredman looks left, gets it back to Zenzen. He'll spin, and he'll spin again, and he stays on the pivot foot, and he scores. And it's a 6-point ball game, 57-51, 3 minutes to go. Barnesville's in striking distance here if they can pick up a rebound or create a turnover. Some quick passing here. And if that passing is quick enough, they could certainly get an open shot. Or they could get it to Michelson, he'll float one in. 59-51, and Barnesville's in trouble. Nielsen to the hoop, got rejected. Now quickly up court here for Noah Larson. And no, they're waving it off. The foul came before the shot, so no points. He'll go to the free throw line. He'll have to get the 2 points the hard way.
Trojans, number 1, Zach Redmond. That's the second personal foul, team's 10. And the line to shoot the double bonus for the Panthers, number 22, Noah Larson.
So double bonus. Every foul from here on out is 2 shots for the Panthers. And he misses the first one. The Wyatt Suter fan trying to distract him. And it was successful the first time, but not the second time. 60-51. Into Zenzen, and he scores. 60-53. Full court press now by the Trojans. Morris will wave up his teammate. They'll get it to Michelson. Michelson in the corner there for Harmon. Harmon with a bounce pass in for Logan Jackson. And now a foul coming here on, I believe, Ballgreen.
That's the second personal foul. At the line to shoot the double bonus for the Panthers, number 24, Logan Jackson. Taking for the Trojans, number 4, Cameron Hank.
Well, Park Rapids fans, if you're watching on your phone, maybe you got the alert, but the National Weather Service has just issued a snow squall warning until 9 p.m. tonight. So if you're driving, be careful. Free throw's good, and it's a 9-point lead. If the point ever gets added. 62-53, and they turn it over. And that turnover could be the season for Barnesville. Morris has it. Barnesville's going to have to foul starting now, and they do just that.
Foul by the Trojans, number 1, Zach Redmond. That's his third personal foul. At the line to shoot the double bonus for the Panthers, number 4, Noah Morris.
Morris, I think, has only missed one free throw the entire game. He has 10 points. And now he has 11. It's now an 11-point lead as Nielsen will pick it up right at the midcourt stripe, and a timeout Barnesville. 1:18 to go, and Barnesville's season is on the line as the Park Rapids area Panthers will, if they can hang on to this lead, will move on to play the winner of DGF and Roseau. At last check, it was 54-49 in favor of DGF with 11 minutes left. I just asked if there was any other update. As soon as I get an update, I'll let you know. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back in 30 here on Magnitude.
Your family, your friends, our community. At Midwest Bank of Barnesville, these cornerstones of family, friends, and community is the very heart of Midwest Bank. Whether it's help in expanding the family farm, building, remodeling, or purchasing your new home, or supporting our local schools, Midwest Bank is here because you are our family, you are our friends, and this is our community. Midwest Bank, banking your way on South Front Street, Barnesville. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
All right, we'll take a live, looks like they're in a commercial break once again in Perham, so we'll let's check in with the Kindred. The Kindred's in a commercial break. Everybody's in a commercial break except for me. So 1:18 to go, and the Barnesville season is on the line here as they are down 11, 64-53 to the Park Rapids area Panthers. With 2 minutes to go in the DGF game, the Rebels lead 74-58. So it looks like Park Rapids and DGF will play in DGF. Caden Zenzen just scores. 1:04 to go and a foul. Gannon Ballgreen picks up his third as he tried to plant his feet for the charge. Once again, DGF is up 74-58 with 2 minutes to go, according to the last check-in on that game. So DGF will likely host what appears to be Park Rapids at the moment. And with Morris hitting those free throws, he's going to just pretty much put a stamp, seal, and delivery on that one. So Park Rapids will likely move on to play DGF here, barring a tremendous turnaround from Barnesville in the final minute of this game. Nielsen will bring it up court quickly. They'll get it over to Bredman. Bredman to Gannon Ballgreen for a three, too strong, and it goes right into the hands of Parker Harmon. And now Morris brings it up court all the way to the hoop, and it rolls in. And the Park Rapids area Panthers are now 40 seconds away from moving on to the quarterfinals. Bredman with a three that missed. And now Morris gets the rebound, and there's a foul.
Foul on the Trojans, number 1, Zach Bredman. That's his 4th personal foul. Line shoot 2 shots.
36 seconds remain here in the Barnesville season. And the second one is in. 19 of 23 for the Panthers from the free throw line. That's a number that'll win you games in a close game, and that's what this was for a majority of it. Gannon Ballgreen for a three, and that one's also off the mark. And now Morris scores again, and the Panthers are 15 seconds away, and now they turn it over, and the Panthers will just dribble this one out. Noah Morris will encourage his fans to cheer and jump up and down, and the Park Rapids area Panthers are going to be going to Glendon, Minnesota for the quarterfinal as they pick up the victory here tonight and hand the Trojans their first and only playoff loss in the Trojan Coliseum by the final score. There we go. That's the button I was looking for. It was actually 71-55. I need to give 2 more points here to Barnesville. So we'll do that. 71-55, the final score here. And at last check, it was 74-58. DGF up with 2 minutes to go. So Park Rapids will await for the outcome of that game, but the outcome looks pretty much in favor of DGF right now. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back, and we'll wait patiently for that DGF game to go final, and we'll come back with more here in a moment here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Be right back.
Barnesville Senex is your one-stop shop in Barnesville for gas, snacks, and more, including fresh Sandy's Donuts each day of the week. And don't forget that Barnesville Senex has the Caribou Coffee kiosk open each day as well. They're also your hunting and fishing license headquarters. Barnesville Senex. Call them 218-354-2139 or stop in to get everything you need at 619 Front Street North in Barnesville. Barnesville Senex wishes the Trojans the best of luck in this game and every game this sports season.
Your family, your friends, our community. At Midwest Bank of Barnesville, these cornerstones of family, friends, and community is the very heart of Midwest Bank. Whether it's help in expanding the family farm, building, remodeling, or purchasing your new home, or supporting our local schools, Midwest Bank is here because you are our family, you are our friends, and this is our community. Midwest Bank, banking your way on South Front Street, Barnesville. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Barnesville Internet is keeping residents connected with even faster speeds, up to 1 gig. Our symmetrical system means you can upload data at the same speed that you download. Everyday activities are quicker and hassle-free. From streaming movies in HD to video meetings with coworkers, playing online games, or saving files on the cloud. Speed matters, and so does great customer service. You've got them both with Barnesville Internet. Call or stop by today, and let's get started.
The mission of the Barnesville Booster Club is to support local charities and organizations, especially anything to do with kids and youth. You can contact the high school office for more information on how to join the Barnesville Booster Club. The Barnesville Booster Club has paid out over $800,000 to the community since 1989. Visit barnesville.k12.mn.us and click on the Booster Club under the Athletics tab for photos, Facebook link, and more information. If you need a construction project done right the first time, then contact Bullgreen Construction. Licensed and registered, Bullgreen Construction can assist with your plans for new construction or add-on. Simple or complex projects, Bullgreen Construction is one of the featured contractors on the Barnesville City website and has the tools and expertise to get your job planned and completed. Bullgreen Construction wishes the Barnesville Trojans the best of luck in this game. Go Trojans!
Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense.
Call, text, email Jack, Rhonda, or Terry with questions and get a quote today. No matter where you're headed, Barnesville Grocery is on your way. Conveniently located between Fargo and 200 of Minnesota's beautiful lakes, Barnesville Grocery includes grocery, produce, bakery, deli, and meat departments, always striving to make everything not only fresh but delicious too. The high standard for quality isn't just for the products they carry. You can also expect high-quality customer service from the employees at Barnesville Grocery. Barnesville Grocery, located at 123 2nd Street Southeast in Barnesville, open daily 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. You can also visit the website at barnesvillegrocery.com. Dean's Bulk Service C-Stores in Barnesville and Sabin are your stops for high-quality Arco gas and diesel fuels, plus a car wash in Barnesville. Don't forget to pick up your favorite snacks and beverages as well. Dean's Bulk Service is your preferred choice for your propane, fuel, diesel, exhaust fluid, and ISO-Clean certified lubricants for your home, farm, and business. Call them 1-800-548-2799 or visit dbsoil.com to see what they can do for you.
All right, welcome back. 71-55 in favor of the Park Rapids area Panthers. I sent a message asking if the game's gone final yet. I have not gotten a response, but at last check, DGF was up 74-58 with 2 minutes to go. Looks like I'm getting a response as I speak. I might have it for you. No score, but DGF won. Okay, so the official answer is no score, but DGF won. And at last score we had was they were up 74-58 with 2 minutes to go. So that's the last that we know from DGF. So the Park Rapids Panthers will travel to Glendon on Saturday to take on the DGF Rebels. And good luck to the Panthers in that game. It's going to be a tough one, but the Panthers, I think last time those two teams played, I think they only lost by single digits, if memory serves me correctly. Let's go ahead and take a look at the Panthers' schedule as they improved 16-9 on the season. And, they played back on Monday, February 28th at Dilworth Glendon Felton, and the Panthers fell 84-81 to the Rebels. So that was a close one. That should be a fun one for the Panthers up at DGF. That is certainly one that you might want to circle and watch. No doubt about it there. You lose by 3 last time they play, and now you get a chance to get revenge on that 3-point loss, but DGF won't make it easy. All we know is that DGF won, so it'll be DGF hosting Park Rapids in the quarterfinal round. The winner of that game will go to the semifinals at Detroit Lakes, and then the championship game will be at Detroit Lakes as well. Let's see if we have any updates on our other games here as we take a live look in at Perham. And they are off the air now. They have gone to a replay of another game. So they're off air, so I'm not exactly sure what the final score in Perham was, but let's take a look at the Region 1 championship game. And in the third quarter with 2.5 minutes to go, that shot is off the mark, and one of the Hurlburt brothers got the rebound there. They're trailing by 12 with 2 minutes and change to go as Enderlin looks to fight back. The winner of that game goes to the North Dakota State Tournament, and the Kindred Vikings, of course, were the state champions last year. They're looking to possibly repeat if they can hang on to that 12-point lead. I was just informed that last time Park Rapids played DGF, that 83 final. Let's try that again. That final score of 83-80 was actually an overtime final. There it is. No, it's not liking me today here. There it is. February 28th, 84-81. That was an overtime victory for DGF, according to the message that I just got. And I trust my sources. They wouldn't intentionally give me false information. So, yeah, that was the last time those two teams met. So, once again, if you're looking for more basketball, they still got a quarter plus a minute in the Region 1 championship game. Perham and Crookston's gone final. Last time we checked, Perham was up big by like 30-plus points over Crookston. So we're presuming that Perham won tonight. So the only game left on Magnitude is the Region 1 championship game, and that should be a fun final quarter. Here's the final minute approaches of the third quarter with Kindred up 46-32, and Enderlin hitting a three there. And now they trim it down to an 11-point lead. So one thing, we'll keep it live on this game for you as I continue to chat with you here. The Park Rapids Panthers finished the season 16-9. They finished 5 wins, 5 losses in Section 8AA, and they finished with a road record on the I shouldn't say finish, but they continue on with they improved their road record to 8-4 on the year. For the Barnesville Trojans, their season wraps up tonight. 14 wins, 11 losses. They are 6-9 in 8AA play, 5-7 in Heart Lakes Conference, 5-5 on the road. They are 7-6 when playing at home, and 3-2 playing here at home in the Trojan Coliseum. And they end the season with an approximate QRF average of 85.2. I just got informed that DGF won 80-58 was the final score. So DGF defeating Roseau 80-58. DGF will host Park Rapids on Saturday. I believe that is a 7 o'clock tip-off, if I'm not mistaken. So good luck to the Panthers. Good luck to the Rebels. We're going to sign off now. Well, actually, I want to do one more thing before we sign off. I want to thank our sponsors because they even though I give them a lot of love, sometimes I feel like I don't give them enough love. And Barnesville Senex, Midwest Bank, Halverson Farm, Barnesville Internet, Barnesville Booster Club, Ratzo's Pool Hall, Ball Green Construction, Willow Creek Insurance, Barnesville Grocery, Park Rapids, Dean's Bulk Service, sponsoring Barnesville postseason action, and special thanks to the Park Rapids Area Schools Booster Club, their district office. They pitched in on sponsorship for this game here between the Panthers and the Trojans, and we certainly appreciate their support to help alleviate the pressure financially on what it costs to broadcast these postseason games. And then in addition to that, our regular season sponsors, Stein Seed, CNS Cleaning and Restoration, the Mainline Grill and Downer, Priority Real Estate, the Pitchfork, Purple Goose Eatery and Drinkery. Every Wednesday they have trivia, and now that basketball season's nearing an end, you might see me there on Wednesday nights more often. Barnesville Drug and Hardware, the Barnesville Takedown Club, Hammers Construction, and K-Bro Metalworks for your regular season sponsorship. Certainly appreciate that. And once again, everybody who pitched in for the postseason, we know it's expensive, and we know that not all of you could contribute, but we certainly appreciate those who can, and for your partnership during the regular season, we certainly appreciate that as well. As we take a look at the upcoming schedule, if I can find the button here. So let's see. It looks like I have some games to update here. Perham win over Crookston. Park Rapids wins over Barnesville, obviously. And right now, Kindred and Enderlin nearing the fourth quarter of play. And then, so Saturday, we'll have Perham versus I forget the winner, who they'll host. They'll host somebody with their win over Crookston tonight. The Barnesville broadcast, that's why it says pending, because we didn't know if they'd win this game or not. So we will not have a Barnesville broadcast for you on Saturday. And then Monday, March 14th, we zoom down to Florida, just a quick trip down the country. And the Fargo Post 400 Stars will play some baseball down in Vero Beach, Florida, against Ontario. They have a few games against Ontario, one against Serena, Loomis, and then I believe on Saturday, March 19th, they wrap up their trip to Vero Beach playing St. Louis. So, and we'll have all those games for you here on Magnitude Sports as the baseball season starts. We'll see what happens on Saturday. I have to travel to Minneapolis Saturday night, and Perham's about a good chunk of the way to Minneapolis, so maybe I'll hop over there and heckle Jason and Lance. I don't know. We'll see. But certainly looking forward to baseball, and not to rub it in, but normally I don't look forward to baseball as much as I look forward to baseball this month. But if you dig deeper into that schedule, we do intend to have some spring sports for Barnesville on the air for you for the baseball and softball teams, and maybe if I got an email the other day with some track meets, and we'll see if we can't schedule the track meets. No 100% promises, as I got to work around the Post 400 schedule, which is all over the country this spring, which is fine with me. That gets me away from the melting snow of North Dakota, Minnesota, right? But you can dig deeper into that schedule. And I don't know what this button does, because our new website launched. Let's see what it does. Oops, that page can't be found. Okay, that's what it does. So, but our new website is up, so I'll have to adjust that and get something cool up on there for you, other than oops. But you can check us out online on YouTube. Once again, we needed 8 subscribers to reach 18,400, and we asked for you to subscribe. And let's see if we reached that goal or not. Check our comments here, as we didn't have the comments turned on our nope, no new comments on our YouTube feed. Oh, yeah, there are a few comments here. Hunter Brandt, he's cheering on the Panthers, and he says, thanks for the great sports coverage. Hunter, you're very much appreciated. You're very much welcome. Certainly appreciate everybody in Park Rapids, for sponsoring tonight's game and helping us out a little bit with that. Hunter goes on to say a little bit later, what a fun game. Thank you for making high school sports fun, and that's exactly what we're trying to do. Jack says great coverage. Way to go, Panthers. Great game. And Jim from Denver, North Carolina says, thank you, Mike, and Magnitude Sports. You are the best. I humbly say thank you to that. I'm pretty sure I can name 5, 6, 7, or 8 people who might be a little bit better than me, but I thank you for the compliment anyway. So I'm very humble when I get compliments like that. I try not to let it go to my head. But for everybody who watched, whether you're a Barnesville fan or a Park Rapids area Panthers fan, we certainly appreciate you tuning in tonight. Once again, you've seen on our screen now for a little bit how you can find us on social media. Let's see, does the news button work? No, it doesn't. Does the on-demand button work? It looks like it still needs to be updated, as we're still working the new elements of our website into our broadcast from what we had before the website was ready to go. So we'll get that updated, for the spring sports season, I guess. So I'm not sure, outside of Perham, I'm not sure what other games we might have coverage for you here on Magnitude Sports. But if we do pick up some games, we'll add them to our schedule, and you can check our website, magnitudesn.com, or you can also check the schedule, which was formerly pinned to the top of our Facebook page, but I don't think it's pinned up there anymore since our website is up, so you can browse around Magnitude Sports. Let's take a look at the Willow Creek Insurance stat report. In the game, the Barnesville Trojans shooting 24 of 37, connected on 6 of 14 3-pointers, 1 of 3. That's a big number that could have been improved for Barnesville in this game from the Barnesville Senex free throw line. They committed 20 fouls. They had to because it was their only chance of staying in the game at the end. Turned the ball over 10 times while the Panthers shot very well. Let me do the math on that here really quick, if I may. That is a... Oops, I think I did that wrong here. 67% shooting, 23 of 33, 5 of 11 for about 45% from behind the arc, 19 of 23 from the Barnesville Senex free throw line. That's 83%. They committed 8 fouls, turned the ball over 9 times, and that turnover category might be a little bit skewed. There was a couple turnovers where they happened really quick, and I may not have hit the button, but we'll just say 12 and 10. I think that 12 and 10 would be more accurate on the total turnovers there. But that's a look at your Willow Creek Insurance post-game side-by-side stat report here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network post-game show. Time now to select the Purple Goose Eatery and Drinkery player of the game. In a losing effort, Caden Zenzen did a fantastic job. Jack Nielsen provided a little bit of a spark. Zach Bredman provided a little bit of spark. But I think on to be 100% honest, we're our Purple Goose Eatery and Drinkery player of the game is going to go to the Park Rapids area Panthers 5'8" sophomore Noah Morris. He went 9 of 10 from the free throw line, 10 of 11, from the free throw line. He scored all 10 of his points from the free throw line tonight. And that's no disrespect to Nick Michelson, who also had a great game. He hit a big 3 back in the first half, and he hit a couple more throughout the duration of the game. But really, Noah Morris's free throws is what kept the Panthers in front. There was a few times that the Barnesville Trojans were able to take the lead, and the Panthers would get it right back, and the Trojans would get it right back. But that 2 points in this game, one towards the end of the first half and then one towards the end of the game, they would take those larger double-digit leads. And Barnesville, it was just too much for them to recover from. Nick Michelson getting so many rebounds. Rebounds not a stat I keep track of officially, but it would not surprise me if he had 20+ in this game. Nick Michelson and Noah Morris will be our co-Purple Goose Eatery and Drinkery player of the games award winners for the Park Rapids area Panthers tonight, Noah Morris and Nick Michelson. Thank you so much for tuning in once again, and to our sponsors who supported Barnesville sports all winter, including basketball and wrestling. Park Rapids High School for sponsoring tonight's game against the Trojans. Barnesville Senex, Midwest Bank, Halverson Farm, Barnesville Internet, Barnesville Booster Club, Ratzel's Pool Hall, Ballgreen Construction, Willow Creek Insurance, Barnesville Grocery, Dean's Bulk Service, and Stein Seeds, CNS Cleaning and Restoration, Mainline Grill and Downer, Priority Real Estate, The Pitchfork, Purple Goose Eatery and Drinkery, Barnesville Drug and Hardware, the Barnesville Takedown Club, Hammers Construction, and K-Bro Metalworks for helping us out, making the broadcast possible all season long. And the Barnesville season comes to an end. 14 wins and 11 losses in the 2021-2022 season. The Park Rapids area Panthers will move on to play the Dilworth Glendon Felton Rebels in Glendon on Saturday, 7 o'clock tip. Good luck to the Panthers, and we'll talk to you again soon here on Magnitude Sports.
Proceeding has been a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Media Network.